What's up, guys? We are back after a long week of no ranting goodness. It's your boy Rants with some more goodness for you. Are we good? Because I know I am. Without further ado, you remember this sexy beast? Of course you do. I honestly don't know what will be going through my head as I write this script. But anyway, we are back at it again with those Ipman vans.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white van.
So, where did we leave it at again? Yes, Ipman 2. Yes, Ipman 2. So that means we're starting on the third movie. Alright. Let's settle down and begin. Alright, Ipman 3. Alright, we had an interesting lineup there. Mike Tyson and a Bruce Lee lookalike. So this movie wasn't anything grand like, standing up for the Chinese in the first one or fighting some champion in the second one. Nothing like that. This time, it was to defend his kid's school from some shady dudes who wanted to buy the school through illegal ways, such as threatening the principal. So we watch our boy Ipman take on these hooligans, and this man, this beast, this exquisite man can take on a few hooligans, clap some cheeks, because he's a master. The other thing that this movie portrays while our man is fighting is the wife's side story and the introduction of a second character who supposedly knew Wing Chun. Excuse me, Rance. What is Wing? Shut
the fuck up.
Watch my first video. You uncultured swine. Click the link up on the. Is it on the right? It's on the right. Yeah, whatever. Or in the link in the description below. As I was saying, the side stories. I mean, this side story brought a tear to my eye, man. This woman has been with our man since day one, bro. So she's feeling a little under the weather, so she goes to get some meds, yeah? So you see, but afterwards she's still sick. And in the midst of this, Ipman was defending the school. She then goes on to an actual hospital. And guys.
You'll never hell, no. I want to know what kind of motherfucking deal he been getting.
My goodness. Turns out she had cancer, man. Like, bro, remember, these are the 1950s, right? And being diagnosed with cancer is basically a death sentence. And so, when she was told this, she does the most movie thing possible. She doesn't tell her husband anything. Like, bro, if she's keeping secrets from me, she belongs to the streets. I'm kidding. Obviously, she had her reasons for keeping the secret. So we basically watched the rest of the movie whilst knowing that his wife has cancer, and our man had no idea, but later finds out when she threw a tantrum because our man wasn't actually spending much time at home because he was defending the school because these dudes were attacking day and night. So after finding out that his wife had cancer, our boy, being the manliest man in the 1950s, decides to stop all other activities such as training his students and all that jazz, and begins to spend time with his wife, going to checkups with her man. That's so sweet.
This shit good.
While spending time with his wife, but before that, right? Let's talk about Bruce Lee. Right? He comes into the story at the start of the movie. Actually, he came in at a post-credit scene in Ipman 2, right? As a kid. Then he comes back in 3 when he's grown up. Right? But then he comes back, and then after a misunderstanding, right? Our young Bruce Lee left, but then comes back in the middle of the movie. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. So Ipman, he decided to take his wife dancing, and it turned out that Bruce Lee was actually the dance instructor. So Ipman takes care of his wife and all that good stuff, right? But in the middle of all this, again, let me just take another side note. He was challenged by that dude who learned the same style as him. But on the date of the challenge of who was to be decided to be the grandmaster between the two of them, Ipman didn't show up because he was with his wife dancing. Bro, that was like a little mini flex on the other dude because he didn't have a wife. Oh my goodness. How can I get to this part of the video without talking about flexing, baby? It's what you all came here for. When you saw the title of the video, Ipman flexing on nibbles. Let's talk about the elevator fight scene. Ooh, no, not the Captain America fight scene. No. This one is Ipman. So, remember the guys who wanted to buy the school illegally? Yeah, them. And their leader was none other than the legend Mike Tyson. So Mike hears about some guy stopping his minions advancing, right? And gets some guy who was quite good in Muay Thai and sends him after Ipman. They meet in an elevator when Ipman was coming from the hospital with wife Chan. So Muay Thai Kun thought he could get the win in close combat. But no, he had another thing coming. I mean, come on, it's like Muay Thai guy dropped his wallet and Ipman, being the gentleman that he is, picks it up and hands it to him. But instead of his wallet, he dropped his butt. And he's like, excuse me, you seem to have dropped your butt. Allow me to hand it to you. Next flex. Before I get carried away again. This is the fight between Ipman and Mike Tyson. I feel like this fight historically didn't make any sense. It wasn't historically accurate. I mean, think about it. Think about it. There's like a black dude. Why would a black dude be living it up in China, right? Let me do a little bit of research. All right. Turns out that it was true. The role played out by Mike, called Frank, who was supposedly some property developer. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about the beautiful combat that took place. So Frank, right, wants to get the school and develop the land, but Ipman stands in his way. So he does everything in his power, but is thwarted at every turn. See what I did there? I used such a fancy word, thwarted. So Ipman figures out that this man's is out for blood, so he confronts him. And Mike makes a deal that if Ipman can withstand 3 minutes with him in a fight, he'll let him be. Bro, I honestly thought that this was gonna be Ipman's first loss because yo, imagine Mike packs a punch, bro. Like, this man had the muscle and the speed too. So backed into a corner, my boy does the utmost. Like, yo. You know when a martial artist decides to switch his stance? Bro. Look at this. I mean, look at the stance, man. The switch, it hits differently when you see the boy do a different move. Okay, let me calm down. Alright, so he sauced up and started smacking Mike up a little bit, but Mike didn't back down. I love this fight because neither of them was showing any weakness. Beautiful chaos. I think that's gonna be my catchphrase for all my fight videos. Beautiful chaos. Utsukushi. How'd you think? That makes sense. Anyway, next fight. So Ipman was taking care of his wife, right? And he missed the Grandmaster challenge from our other guy, but his wife, still in a sick state, asked him to go fight the challenge. And our boy listened, and on he went. A private fight between the two, with his wife as well. This was more for competition than a proper fight, but it is a proper fight, but it was still fire. Okay, the fight had 3 parts: a 6.5 point pole fight, a butterfly sword fight, and finally sweet hand-to-hand combat. The first 2 bouts were evenly matched, so we couldn't tell who was winning, but that all changed when they went to hand-to-hand. Boy! Come on! There were constant moments of nothing. You could literally taste the action. It all boiled down to a single, did I say a single? A single punch, baby. Like a 1-inch punch to the abdomen, which in my opinion was a sexy
You are gay.
punch. I said a sexy punch. All in all, it was a good movie. A lot to take in from it. Beautiful chaos, and it gets a solid 8 on the chaos meter, which is the equivalent of half an atom bomb explosion. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I appreciate that you've made it this far. Come on, guys, 96 subscribers. I can almost taste the 100 subs. If you aren't subscribed, please support this cringy small-time artist who forgets to tell you what it is he is drawing during the course of the video. Okay, so I started a short comic when an idea popped into my head. Hopefully I actually get to finish this project, and I wanted to show you guys the genesis of the comic. Alright, that is it from the boy who is the artist and the artist who is the ranter. That's it for this week's dose of rubbish. See you next time. Stay safe and let the chaos take over. Peace.